Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm continuing my playthrough of Normandy 44. We are up to turn number 8. And historically, that corresponds to June 13th. And what happened on this day is the 17th SS attacked the 101st Airborne, which the 17th SS is currently here. 101st Airborne is up in here, so I don't think that's going to happen. Also, V1 attacks started, and the 7th Armored Division enters VA Bocage, which is here. But the 7th Armored Division is here. They haven't even come on the board yet, so. But probably won't even be able to get these guys into there because they'll be able to do single hex retreats here, even if we do manage a successful attack. So a little bit behind there, I guess. All right, let's get this flipped back over to the German side since they are first. We're going to start off here then, as always, with the initial phase. First step is to determine the weather. The Allies have enjoyed clear weather the last couple turns. See if that maintains. Yes, it does. Clear 5. Excuse me. So clear 5 means that the Germans can build one improved position. They're going to get one supply point, which I guess we'll just give to the, so we might as well give it to Cherbourg since they can still provide it for anyone. Let's see, one infantry replacement, but note 0 means it has to be used on a 0 or -1 troop quality unit. So we will turn this to the side to indicate that. No armor replacement. For the Americans, they get one of each. British get an armor replacement. Yep, and then nothing for Commonwealth. 2 air units on each side. And both naval units on each side. And we do get supply points and replacements. Or reinforcement points, I mean. Excuse me. All right, and actually before we do all this, we're technically supposed to complete Mulberry construction, which the British now get their Mulberry at Arromanches-les-Bains, something like that. Yeah, supply points and replacements. So for supply points now, both the British and the Americans get 2. Plus they have the option to purchase more with their reinforcement points for 3 reinforcement points each. All right, and then the last step of the initial phase is to ready all in-supply headquarters and Warfare brigades. So we've got this Warfare Brigade, excuse me, that fired last turn. I think all the headquarters are still on their correct side. Where are all our headquarters at? One's there. I'm probably going to pull them back. Got this one here, which we may shift, maybe shift over to here a little bit so it can reach this way a little farther. Sorry, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Might shift that one over here this turn. We'll see. Okay, we got this one here. We got a new one that came on, right? Somewhere. Where's we had our SS headquarters over here somewhere. There it is. Probably want to pull them back too. All right, but they're all face up. I think pretty sure all the allied ones are as well. They haven't been moving very far. Probably want to start pushing these guys up. Should have been pushing this one up a while ago, I guess. They need to be up in here to help support this stuff. That was an oversight. Okay, so that's going to take us to the German player turn, starting with replacements. And they just have the one infantry replacement that can only go on 0 or -1 troop quality unit. Good units in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a -2 in there, but he's not, well, he can't take replacements anyway, but hasn't been damaged yet. Under here, but I don't think he's low quality. Nope. This one's okay. It's probably going to be bringing one back from the dead pile. They're all full strength. Oh, there's one. That's probably a good candidate. Let's see what else we got, though. Oh, we got some up here, too. But yeah, they're kind of beat up there. Might be a better spot to try to slow them down up north there. So yeah, I think we'll take it here. They get a replacement marker. That's been spent. And we've got the German movement phase. Let's see what we have for reinforcements this turn. Not much. These 3 units. This one comes in at yellow, yellow, and green. A little armor there for our Fallschirmjägers, it looks like. Ooh, and this is is that a panther? Is that why that number's in red? Or is that a tiger? Yeah, 101st Tiger. We got our first Tiger tanks, which they get some extra benefits. Extra column shift, I think, maybe. All right, and some more of the 21st Panzer, which is, where are they currently at? Sorry, not 21st Panzer, 2nd Panzer. Maybe that's the first unit of the 2nd Panzer that we've seen. Yes, it is. Okay. They've got some more coming in turn 9, and then not until turn 13 is when the bulk of them come out. All right, so I'm thinking we're probably going to need to, because we got this breakthrough they made over here back across the river. We're going to need to start shifting some forces around here to try to keep them somewhat contained. We got these guys that can move up. Well, they can't get to there, unfortunately. They can move into there at least. That's not much. Really don't need these flat guns in the city either, because they're not really preventing any armor shifts. That one is. Oh, right, we got these guys too. We gotta pull out of there. So yeah, we'll be shifting some of this down this way, I think, to make room for them to back into there. So I think we're probably going to want to bolster some of this. These guys don't need to all be side by side here. Spread them out a little bit. Unfortunately, we can't, with that guy there, we can't really shift much that way. Well, we're definitely not going to use this truck marker on him, so let's free that up. Well, some of this is going to be able to come in and help fill in here. This is going to finish, so we can go ahead and flip that over. And I think We bring this unit into here and shift this AT gun over there as well. I think they're fine there. We have these guys, right? We wanted to pull back a bit. These guys won't be strap moving. I feel like we've got a pretty good concentration of forces in through here. I'm wondering if maybe we need to send some of this SS division up around this way to help in this area. That stack's pretty weak. These guys aren't really doing anything here because they have a Zoc bond here anyway. Yeah. Maybe we will use some of these strap move markers on these guys to help them get around this way. They still only got the 1/2 MP per on primary roads. We do have a third one available as well that we didn't use last turn. Think about these airborne units. Where do we want them to go? Thinking maybe we replace all this with these two in here. Nice to get an attack on these guys since they're just sitting there all by their lonesome. Whoops. We'll probably do that. Let's see. feel like we're gonna need more forces over here. So I think we need to start shifting some of this stuff down that way. Just a matter of how. See, these guys can all go. Well, they've got quite a bit of movement there. They could go 1.5, 2, 3, 3.5. Could actually stick them in with them. This is going to be, use all their, well, they could use tactical movement, I guess, to move 2 hexes, right? So otherwise, it's going to take all their movement to move across that river, I think, and disengage. There's not any restrictions on that. Yep, that's fine. I can do tactical movement to move 2 hexes. They still have to stop if they enter an Ezok, though. But so they could go 1, 2. Wait, where were they at? They were here, right? Yeah, I think. I'm getting all messed up here. These guys are all in this hex. No, those guys were there. These 2 were here, right? Yeah, there'd be. They can still attack them across that Zoc pond, right? Yep. I think we go there with them. That will allow these guys to shift into here. They can move up into there then. So these 2 have both moved. I want to back that headquarters out of there. These guys can move 5 as well. So 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5. What division are they with? That's B. Oh, that's Panzer Lair. We want to get them all the way over there. This one I think we'll just use tactical movement to there. These guys can come up into here. Don't want to leave that guy alone. If we move him into here, then we've got no Zachbond. This is a tough little puzzle trying to figure out how to keep a line along here strong enough to try to keep them at bay. Also got no Zachbond here. Wondering. Maybe instead of going to there, they come into here. We shift these guys down to here. Bring this guy up into here. And then this one, instead of moving this way, move him into that stack. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. This one will actually move from here to here. This guy moves over to here, and then these would have come in here instead of here. This whole stack moves to here. There we go. All right, and now these guys. Unfortunately, they won't be able to strap move because they're starting adjacent to an enemy. These ones we could swing up around here. Let's see, I mean, even without strap move, they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, they can't move through that space because that's got a zoc. Back this up. These guys were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to take this other road out here. They could theoretically just plant themselves there, I guess. Move these guys up with them. But these I think we want to send around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we give him a strap move. Go another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to there. Sorry, off camera. Up to there. Okay, how about our reinforcements? I think we're going to want the yellows to come in over here to get up on the eastern side here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Go to there with a strap move. But I don't know if we want them in there. I'm pretty sure they can only leave via the road, being mechanized. Let's see, flooded hex. Mechanized is prohibited. Unless along a road, I believe. Yep, unless following the path of a road. So yeah. These guys are 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we gonna do over here? We move them into there. And these can also fit in there. At least keeps them from moving into there. decent attack on them. We'll see. All right, we got to pull these guys back here too, so we got to make some room for them. So this unit can slide over to here. These two have to go somewhere else, though. Well, no, he's a silhouette, so he doesn't count for stacking. Still think we want to get this one out of here, sent somewhere else, probably around this way. So 1.5, 2, 3. Guess we'll just park it there for now. I could pull this host battalion out of there. Put them here. Move these guys in. Actually, he could go into here. Tactical movement. Boom, boom. Okay. And we still got this guy to bring up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look like we're going to need these two or the truck. Anything else we want to shift around up here? Probably not. I think they're still okay there. All right. That's it for movement. Oh, wait, we get our improved position. Where do we want to put that at? Needs to be with an infantry that didn't move. Maybe here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alrighty. Straighten all these guys up and then see if we want to do any attacks. So I think we definitely want to do an attack here. So left that tank unit all by themselves. Anywhere else, I think, is just risking weakening ourselves. I mean, this is maybe, but that's even, I got 6 plus 4 for the bocage. No, 3. So that's 9. But we've only got their defense only. So we've only got 6. Yeah, not happening. Yeah, I just don't think. I mean, this is an 8, but they're in a town, so they get, 4 for that. So that makes them a 12. I mean, it might be nice here if we could push them back across the river again. I don't know. They've got 12, 15 plus a town. So they're at the max. So we'd have to get 18 on them just for a 1-to-1. Problem is we got this big mishmash of units here. Probably go with these guys as the main assault force. That'd be 4. Let's them be full strength. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we can't even get to 1-to-1, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm thinking just the one attack. Well, the other problem is too, it's clear weather, so we're gonna have to roll on the Javos table. Yeah, just this one high odds attack I think is all we'll do. And it's probably not gonna be that high because they're in woods, so that's 6 for them. We are at, they can't attack. Main assault force. And is it any unit can be attached to them or only any one unit? Let's see. Combat. Any one unit may temporarily attach. Yep. Okay, so they can be attached. So it'd be 12 on 6, so 2-to-1. We could throw in the artillery from here to make it 3-to-1. Or do we want to save that for a determined defense? Thinking maybe we save it. So it'll be 2-to-1. We need to roll on the Javos table. Ooh, a 6 is 3 left shifts. Oh my. Now this is going to be bad. So a 2-to-1 becomes a 1-to-3. 5 is an A1DR. That was terrible. Oh, sorry, we do get a +1 from them. Do they get a... They might get a defensive armor shift too. Hold on a second. So we get a +1 for troop quality, but I think because they have armor and we don't. Where's that at? Combat modifiers. The attacker suffers a column shift left if he has no unit with an armor rating gray or red, in his math, and the defender has both an infantry and an armored unit. Oh, it has to have infantry and armor. Okay, so it does not. And I don't think I could include, even if I were to include these guys in the math, since they can't attack, I'm assuming that wouldn't count to prevent the defender shift. But the fact that he doesn't have any infantry means he doesn't get it. So we actually had a +1, so it's actually on a 1 to 2. So it's an exchange. So I guess it's a little better, but so obviously this one is what we pick, and then they will pick this unit. Okay, well, that went rather poorly for the Germans. That's going to take them to the reserve movement. No reserve combat. I still need to figure out how to make better use of that, I think, but probably not so much for the Germans, but for the Allies. German recovery phase. This replacement marker comes off, and did we not have anyone that was disrupted? That's kind of surprising. Or did I just forget to put disrupted markers on them last time? That could be. I thought for sure we had some retreats. Yeah, I bet I messed that up. Hopefully it didn't affect any units that moved. I'll have to go back and check that. All right, and then that takes us to the supply phase. Everyone's in supply except for this strong point that's been holding out up there since the beginning of the game, pretty much, I think. So they need to do an attrition roll. They get a +2 because they can trace to a strong point themselves. No plus for troop quality though, so they rolled a 4, which becomes a 6, so they are still fine. Remove German improved positions that are alone in a hex. There are none. And that will take us to the Allied player turn. Let's flip this over. And let's figure out what the Allies are going to do. All right, so first up for the Allied player turn is replacements. Americans have one of each, and the British have an an armor. Let's see where we might want to use that armor replacement. I'm pretty sure that, I think I looked this up last time, pretty sure the armor replacement can be used for either British or Canadian. Let's see. This is the problem when you take several days break in between turns. Forget stuff that you just looked up. Yeah, okay. British armor replacements can be used for Canadian armored units. So basically we got this one or this one. Now, I don't think we're probably going to be attempting an attack here this turn. into cons, so probably fine to give this one the replacement. Replacement marker. All right, so that's that. And then on the American side, we got this one here, I think that just took a hit in the German player turn. Also got this one. Don't think of any of our big armored units have taken hits. Oh, this one has actually. I think we might be wanting to use them in an attack though, so probably hold off on that. I think this one's probably fine to use it on. Get another marker for that. And then our infantry replacement can't be on airborne. Just looking, I'm thinking we're gonna got a lot of airborne up here that can't be replaced. We might want to start bringing some more infantry in up here. We've been working on these tank divisions, but I think we might have enough armor in there now. Start getting some more infantry in there as well. Let's see. No, the armor hits with a 7, so maybe we're better off go ahead and at least finish bringing in this guy and this guy this time. And probably start bringing in some more infantry units next turn. Okay, where do we want this infantry replacement to go? Got one here that could take it. They've got these 2 regiments. Where's their other regiment at? Ooh, 4th Infantry is all the way down here. Their other regiment's way up here. Where did that one go? Oh, there it is, under there with these Rangers. Yeah, let's, we got under here. All right, we already looked at that one. Those are all full strength. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go ahead and give it to these guys. Maybe the only ones actually eligible to take it. Another marker for that. Okay, so that's the Allied replacements done. Then we have movement phase. So this is where we get our reinforcements. Again, we have 6 points to spend. And we can now, on either side, choose to spend 3 points for a supply point. But we've got 2 for each side, so let me just think about that here. I think we're still going to focus on trying to punch through up here, clear out these strong points, and hopefully be able to start moving around, threatening their flank over here. So they'll have to readjust and make this part a little bit weaker. Yeah, I think we still just need to keep bringing units on for now. Although over here we're getting pretty dense. Might be able to afford spending some for another shift on the British side. You know, let's do that. Let's spend 3 to give them another supply point. That leaves them with 3, which means we could bring in either 1 regiment of an infantry division. I think they're doing pretty good on infantry. Let's start getting some of this out, I think. You know, if we bring this in this turn, then next turn we'll be able to bring both of those in. Let's do that. Those are all equivalent, so it doesn't really matter which one we pull, I don't think. And I think we're going to bring them in over here at gold. For the Americans, we're just going to bring these 2 in. Let's see, second. Which one is it that we have over here? Yeah, so 3rd Armored we'd bringing in at Omaha. 2nd Armored at Utah. Okay. All right, let's see what we want to do. Let's start over here. We definitely want to hit this hex. They've got 4, 6, 7, plus 2 for the mixed, I think. Yep. So they got 9. So we need 18. Everything on this side is going to be halved, but these will not. So we'll definitely be making that our main assault force. That's 15 right there. So we just need 3 more coming from this side, which we've definitely got. So they're in good shape there for an attack. It'll be 2-1 initially. And since we're not all coming across the river this time, we won't have the left shift on the column. Let's see. So I'm thinking maybe we put this unit, this cadre unit on the bottom in reserve so that they can move after we conduct that attack. Maybe this one too. All right. Might be able to get attack here. They've got, oh, they're in a town. I thought that was just clear. They're 4, 9, 10 plus 4, 14. Mm. 6, 8, 10 there. It's 8 plus 3. Yeah, 11 there. There. I'm thinking maybe we want to hit this one and this one. Which will then threaten that position there if we're able to move in. They've got no town or anything to stop. I mean, they could do a 1 hex retreat to there, but they probably wouldn't want to go that direction. Yeah, so let's plan on an attack here. What do we got on this? 9, 11, 12. So that's enough to get to 1-to-1. And here, we need to get some armor in here or we're going to be suffering a shift. So yeah, this guy can come down to help with that. Doesn't matter which one he stacks with. Got 12, 15. So that's enough to reach our 1-to-1. We could put this stack in reserve. Maybe hit him again. We got 9 there. What's this under here? Did we forget to move that last time? Yes, we did. Maybe we get these guys up into here. One and a half. There's the rest of the 43rd out. They're up here. Okay. Actually, maybe we move them into here. Not quite sure what to use those guys for. Let's move them around this way with them. Move these two and this tank unit into there. This, I think we just, well, let's do this. Let's pull these guys back into the town. Move them in with them. Well, 3. They'll come up and link up here as well. Okay, this unit here, we'll just bring 1, 2 to there. All right, I think that's all the movement for the British side, Commonwealth side. Got another 1-to-1 attack there. Okay. Over on the American side, this guy up into the action. I think we pull these guys back. Excuse me. This in there. You can reach there as well. Try to hit here. What's that? 7, 9, 10, 13. We'll have 13 exactly. Hit this for 8, 16. Geez, they're at max 18. I don't know if we can get 18 onto there. Actually, we can. We have 18 right there. That would be a 1-to-1. This is 6, 7, 8. Actually, we could get 2-to-1 on that. We'd be better off hitting that. If we could get 16. And we could attach this guy. That would be 12, 13, 14. Need to bring some more. We could bring this guy over. Maybe not do that attack this turn. Make the third armored division the main assault force with this regiment of the Big Red One attached. Would give them 12, 16 right there. This guy wouldn't even necessarily have to participate, but why don't we do that? That'll give us a 2-to-1 attack. Then, nice if we could hit this, keep them from entrenching here. We got 6, 11, 14. We got 15. That would be a 1-to-1. 14. We're coming across a flooded hex side though, so everybody would be halved. So no attack there. Up here, might as well move that guy there so he gets one hex movement. And then, actually, do we want to bring him down here next turn? He can't, he can go in there because there's a road. Yeah, maybe we just leave him there on that junction, intersection. This guy, where do we want to hit? Do we want to try to hit this? Probably. One of these guys back. Move him into there. Get this attack here and this attack here. Our headquarters is okay where it's at. Push them up to there, I guess. This guy's going to be coming in. Just put him there. This guy coming in down here. We'll put there. Yeah, I think that's good. We've got 9th Infantry here all spread out too, but maybe we can, once we get some more infantry coming in up here, maybe we can rearrange some stuff to get them closer together. All right, I think we'll go with that. We've got attacks then. I haven't figured the odds out yet, but well, this one's going to be 3-1. They don't get any defensive benefit. And then this is probably going to be 1-1. We'll recalculate it when we get up to there. And this will probably be 1-1. As long as they have at least 10 factors. 1-1's the best we can get. Okay, let's start over here with this attack. So we got 3 attacks in the Commonwealth sector. We've got 3, excuse me, we've got 3 artillery shifts available, 2 air shifts, and 2 naval. Now, this is the only one that's in the naval bombardment zone, so we'll obviously use one of our naval shifts here. Won't be able to use the other one. And just thinking here, well, we can only use 1 artillery. Is it? Well, actually, can you use multiple artillery shifts on a single attack? Maybe, I'm thinking maybe the Allies could use up to 2. Let's see. artillery support. There, 17.2.5 is artillery shifts. A single Allied headquarters can provide up to 2 shifts per combat. German headquarters may only provide 1 shift per combat. So we could do 2 and 1, or we could just give everybody 1. Actually, are these guys even? That reminds me, we need to move this. We should have been doing this a long time ago. We need to start inching these headquarters further up. That one's fine. This one can support that one. This guy's not going to get any artillery support, though. So, yeah, we might as well use 2 of them on 1. So if we give these guys an artillery shift plus the naval shift, that bumps it up to a 4-to-1. I think that's good. Then we can use the 2 air shifts here and give this guy 2 artillery shifts. Okay. So this is going to be a 4-to-1 attack here. Two. Not that great. It is a DR though. So, do they want to try a determined defense? They do have 1 artillery point available. They're in other. Don't think. Let me check. I'm not sure if that guy can be the lead unit. If not, then they're looking at a -1 because of troop quality. Determined defense. Cannot be HQ, Werfer, or disrupted. So no, he's fine. So we could make him the lead unit, but then we're on the other column. If we gave it a plus or a shift for defensive support, I'm just looking, because without the defensive support, he's definitely, well, unless the determined defense fails, but if it succeeds, he's definitely losing a step. The only chance to not lose a step would be if we provided that infantry support. No, he doesn't have... well, there is woods here. I guess he could retreat into a 1-hex retreat into there. But that leaves it kind of open over there. We'd be able to advance into this position. But I guess otherwise they'd be looking at having to retreat this way or this way. I don't know if he can retreat. I probably wouldn't want to. So we're probably looking at retreating to here otherwise. Do have some pretty strong units over here coming around to help. Well, a couple of strong units. This guy coming up as well. Boy. You know what? Let's try the determined defense, but I don't think I want to spend. Or do I? Where else might I want to try to hold at all costs? Maybe up there. Yeah, you know what? Let's try the determined defense, but not spend a supply point for defensive support. So we need a 5 or 6. The tank battalion will be the lead unit. Yeah, we got 1. It failed. All right, so I think they retreat to here. We are following a road, so this armored unit can enter that flooded hex. All right, so for advance, I think we can advance across the major river, right? I don't know if the armor unit can, though. Let's see what our restrictions are here on advancing. Non-mechanized units must stop their advance upon entering a flooded hex unless along the road. Non-mechanized units may only cross an unbridged flooded hex side. That doesn't apply. Here we go, that's what we want. Rivers. Units may only cross an unbridged major river hex side during the first hex of their advance. Minor rivers have no effect on advance after combat. Right, so looks like there's no restriction there. They can advance across that river and then keep going. So if we're going to end up here, we got a couple units in reserve that can come into here probably. So we get a Zachbond across there, and then we got Zachbond there. Well, actually, this unit can't go that far. He can only go 2 hexes. So they would probably advance into here. No, they can't. That's fully stacked. Oh, but these are part of the attacking force, right? They're going to move up. So we got these 2 Canadian units, and then these. So I think we want to advance this entire stack into there. And then we want to bring so we're going to move this unit into here, and possibly this unit. That's a cadre though, so he's just going to be defensive in nature. It's fine. They'll be in a town. I don't want those. Actually, all of this can stack in the same hex, so maybe we just move it all into there. Yeah, so these guys will just stay there. Whoops. Or advance into here, I mean. And then these 2 units will move up and join them afterwards. Okay. Over here, got a 1-to-1. We'll do an air shift. and 2 artillery shifts. To make that a 4-1. Five, much better. 4-1, 5 is a D1. So they have to lose a step, their choice. I think this is the obvious choice. That cannot be replaced. Okay, then they have to retreat. And they could do a 1-hex retreat to here, but I don't think that would be a good idea. So it looks like we have to come to here. Unless we try to determine defense again. Hit that the lead unit though, then that would go away. Round 2 is we're now leaving our warfare brigade exposed. Have to pull them back next turn. Yeah, I think they just retreat to here. Oh, almost forgetting again. I think I may have forgotten this last turn. I hope it didn't affect the German player turn. Those guys should be disrupted. These guys are disrupted. All right. It was just these guys attacking, right? Yeah. Guess I should have said that. Yeah, I think we advance into here. That puts these guys in a tough spot. They're going to need to pull out of there next turn. Okay. Then our last British attack. We'll give them air support. And that's it. So it's only going to be a 2-1. 2-1, 2 is an A1 DR. So we have to lose a step, our choice. Taking on one of these 49th Infantry Division units. And they have to retreat or conduct a determined defense. I wonder if we should have pulled that back further. Last turn. We would get a +1 on the determined defense. Yeah, let's try it. We'll make this 3rd FJ unit the lead unit, so they get a +1. Again, in other. Nope. All right, they can retreat 1 hex because they have trees and bocage all around them on a town. I think we want them to come into here. disrupted. The headquarters is not. So we'll move them on top so that's clear. Okay, and then we can advance. So we got these guys in reserve that can follow up. So I'm thinking maybe if we enter the defender's hex, we can do a 2-hex advance. I don't know, do we want to put ourselves there though? Yeah, I think that's okay. There leaves this a little open here, but I don't think they'll be venturing into there. These guys then can move to here and attack, or they could attack this stack, either one. They could move here and attack them, or move here and attack them, or there and attack them, either one. Okay. All right, switching to the American side. So they've got 2 artillery shifts, 2 naval, and 2 air available to them. No, these are all outside the naval bombardment. So the naval shifts will be up here. It'll be these 2 because we don't need a naval shift, I don't think, on that. Why don't we just start up here? Let's do this one at 3-to-1. No shifts. Three to 1, 3 is a DR. They will have to conduct a determined defense. If they retreat, they're eliminated. So improved position. They have a -1 troop quality. Don't think we'll spend the excuse me. Not going to spend the supply point for defensive support, so they'll hold on a 5 or a 6. Look at that. 5 shift to, well, no, they won't hold on a 5 because they lose a step. So the determined defense was successful, but they are eliminated. Yeah, they're only a 1-stepper. All right, and then we can advance. I wonder if I should have done this one first. So I'm tempted to advance. Oh, I don't think we can cross that flooded hex side as the second hex of our advance. Let me check. Non-mechanized units may only cross an unbridged flooded hex side during the first hex of their advance. Yeah, that is unbridged. So they will just go here. All right, this one, we're going to do, we never figured out the odds for this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 1-to-1, but let's check it. 4, 6, 8, plus 3 is 11. We've got, so these guys, no, I don't think I missed any armor shifts down there. opposing armor that was equal to ours. Okay, here though, I think we might, unless we don't get an armor shift. Maybe we don't get an armor shift against a strong point. Armor shift possible? No. Yeah, so we've got, so second armored division will be the main assault force with the 101st attached. We will get a troop quality shift. So we got 11, 15, what did I say they had? 14, 4, 6, 8, no, 11. Yeah, so it's 1-to-1, but we have a troop quality shift. So initial odds are 2-to-1. And we definitely do naval. We want to use I feel like we might need to save our other shifts for some of these other combats down here. So let's just do the naval shift on this one. So that's 3-to-1. One 4. It's a DR. They will attempt a determined defense. Can a strong point be the lead unit? I think it can. Yeah, obviously, if it's by itself, it's the lead unit. Thing is, do we want to risk losing it? I think we make this unit the lead unit. So they get a -1 for that. But then we'll give them artillery support, defensive artillery support. Bring it back to a 0. So it's a 0 or no modifier on the strong point. Oh, hang on, I was using the wrong column on that other one. They rolled a 5, which got modified down to a 4. It should have been an exchange result. Which means they're still eliminated, but we take a loss and we can't advance. I was looking at the improved position column instead of the strong point column. All right, so they're going to be at a 0 die roll modifier here on this column. So 3 or higher, they will hold. Ooh, just made it. So that's a retreat is canceled, but the lead unit loses a step. So they're really holding on up there. Maybe I should have given that some more shifts. At least try to cause some more casualties. All right, so that's it for that one. Here we have no armor shift because they have anti-tank equal to ours. We do have a troop quality shift. We're at 10. Actually, we got these guys too that can help out. So yeah, we'd have to make the 82nd the main assault force. So it'd be at 10. They're full strength, so 14, 17 against 4, 8, 11. Yeah, so best we can do is 1-to-1. Then 2-to-1 with the troop quality. Oops. And do naval. And I feel like we really need to punch through up here. We're way behind in this sector. I think I'm okay with just holding these positions here, so maybe I should have given that one up there some more shifts. Let's do, you know what, let's do air and artillery from our headquarters there. So that's going to give us 3 shifts, so that's going to put it up to 5-to-1. 5-to-1, 3. A1, D1. So we have to take it on a unit that provided a shift. So we'll do it on this airborne unit. You know, just thinking, I think we do need to start bringing in infantry over here, because we're going to need to start thinking about, at some point, we're going to need to withdraw these airborne divisions once they all get down to cadre level. No point having them there, so. All right, and then they have to lose a step, their choice. They will lose it on this one. All right, do we want to try another determined defense here? Make this the lead unit. Well, that would eliminate it. Or do we just have to retreat 1 hex? I think we go to here. Maintain those Zoc bonds. Problem is, if we bring these guys up, we're leaving a kind of a gap in there. I think they're probably going to stay behind that river, though. If I move the 2 big boys in there, then they're the only ones that can go in there. Maybe we do this. Let's move this here, and this will go to here. Okay. Slowly making some progress over there in the Utah Beach area. All right, back down to here. What do we got left? We got 1 air shift and 1 artillery shift left. I don't know that we want to actually prosecute all 3 of these attacks. We definitely want to do this one and this one, I think. I think maybe we'll forego this one for the time being. So I think we use which one do we care about more. I think we want to try to keep them from getting that improved position there. So I think we do both of our remaining shifts, our last air shift and our last artillery shift. Make sure we can. Did we creep these guys up last turn or this turn? I don't think we did. Let's move them to there, actually. Yes, they're in range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they would have been out of range otherwise. 5. Yeah, we definitely needed to do that. So that's going to make this a 3-to-1. Let's just make sure. Yeah, they have armor equal to ours, and we have no troop quality advantage, so 3-to-1 it is. 5. 3-to-1, 5 is an A1D1. All right, I think we take it on the armor. They will take it to one-stepper. Let's take it on this low troop quality unit. And I think they kind of need to try determined defense here. They don't lose their entrenching marker. This will be our lead unit, so they get a +1. They're in other. 4 becomes 5. They do hold, but the lead unit takes a step loss. So they're gone. But they will get their improved position. Okay. Then our last combat will be here. No shifts remaining, so it's just a 2-to-1. Ooh, 2-to-1, 1. It's an A1. Yuck. That didn't work out. Has to come from the MAF, which means one of these two or this guy. Let's do this one, I think. Okay. All right, so that's the end of the combat phase. We go to reserve movement phase. So these two up here are going to move into here. No combat though. We do all of our, I think we do reserve movements, then reserve combat. Yeah, they're not going to be doing combat, so we'll take their markers off now. Here we may want to, though, so we're going to have 12. Got 8, 11, 14. Not so good. I don't think the disrupted has any effect on their defensive capabilities. So they've got 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 4 is 12. Oh, 13. That's going to put them into the just over. Put us just short of being 1-to-1. So I think we just move them into here. And they won't do any combat. That was it for reserve, movement, and combat. We go to the recovery phase. So our replacement markers come off. One up here. And then we have supply phase. No supply issues. No improved positions alone in a hex. So we go to the end phase. We're not going to conduct any airborne withdrawals. Neither side has achieved automatic victory. So that will put us to turn 9. We'll see what happened on June 14th historically in our next episode. All right, so that's going to wrap up turn 8 of Normandy 44. Thanks everyone for watching. I know it's been a while between turns here, especially this last one. I'm going to try to get these out a little bit more frequently here so we can get through this before, hopefully before the end of the year. We'll see, I guess. Going to be kind of tough with the holidays and everything coming up, but we'll see what we can do. All right, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel so compelled. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.